Moby. You want alpha? Forget the Twitter hype. On Solana, the real heat is in smart money moves. And the only ticker flashing whale flags right now is Moby. We're going to get into it on another altcoin hunt episode. Here's the twist, though. This isn't just another AI pump. It's a literal kingmaker token baked into a protocol, basically trying to dethrone Dexscreener, which I'm sure you've all used. So are we looking at a legit tool here, or just another exit liquidity magnet dressed in AI marketing? Let's dig into it. We're going to start with the narrative and vision. You can see the Moby screener here. It looks very similar to Dexscreener, but that's the point, right? Moby Screener positions itself as a Solana native answer to Dexscreener's pay-to-play flaw, spotlighting smart money flows, not ad cash. It's backed by the folks behind Asset Dash, a multi-chain dashboard ecosystem. It promises real-time whale tracking, trending token signals, plus brand boosts via its Token Pro feature. So there's a lot there. There's some flashy features and functionality, and crypto Twitter is basically calling it a game changer. We're going to dig in a little bit more and find out, is it actually a game changer or not? But let's give it a score for narrative and vision. I'm going to give it a 16 out of 20. The alpha here is that early whales are piling in. So is retail next? We're going to answer that question. Strong narrative, slightly overshadowed by execution risk. They do have a white paper, which you can kind of check out. I'll link it in the description. But let's move on to the tokenomics and the supply for Moby. Moby is the protocol's kingmaker token. Covered that already. Holders can boost token listings and visibility via Token Pro. But that raises the question, how many tokens are staked versus circulated? Large whale pockets could manipulate both rankings and sentiment. It has a basically 1 billion supply. The volume's good, market cap almost 10 million, and volume's 2.2 million. This came out on CoinMarketCap just this morning, and you can already get it on Radium for swapping, basically. So tokenomics and supply, a little bit light on the transparency, so we're going to give it a solid 14 out of 20. Let's move on to tech and execution. You know, the tech is legit. Smart money tracking dashboard. It's got Whale Watch here, real-time trending algorithm driven by Asset Dash's Whale Watch data. It's got a lot in here. You got the trenches as well for all the degens out there in the trenches, as we all are, right, through this cycle. Token Pro boosts tied to X and tweet integration, basically, which is a really nice feature. And obviously, it's Solana native. So there's low latency infrastructure. Solana's generally very fast and cheap, but it's new. So features are rolling out, and there's zero audit visibility, which was the only reason I sort of dinged the score here. So for tech and execution, we're going to give it a 15 out of 20. Powerful tech, but obviously still a work in progress. So let's go to market structure and liquidity. You know, it just launched on CoinMarketCap. I'm not sure if it actually has a bigger history than that. I can kind of do some more research. I'll post a comment if I find anything, but it's trending on Solana, right? But still, soul size liquidity means whale swings can warp the price. It's popular, but it's untested at the moment. So for that reason, I'm going to give it a 13 out of 20 on market structure and liquidity. Maybe I dinged it a little too hard. You know, the hype is real, but obviously the stability is still unproven. For the last and final category, exit risk and VC stakes, it's backed by Asset Dash, which I mentioned. They're not anonymous devs. There's no shadowy figures in the background. That's a rare green flag, so I'm happy with that. No known VC dumps, but Token Pro early adopters may profit at retail expense, which is something to keep an eye on. Site trust scores are low. You know, Scam Advisor flags it as suspicious and could be a false alarm or legit UX pain. We're actually going to take a look at it really quick here if it'll load up. Yeah, this could just be, you know, I don't really give Scam Advisor too much weight. So for that reason, I'm going to give this a score of 12 out of 20. It's good backing, but execution and user safety are still sort of murky. The site looks good though, right? The site looks clean. So we'll see. I'm keeping an eye on this. Let's go to the final score for Moby. I'm going to give it a 70 out of 100. Basically, it's hot alpha, but not without its risk. It could rewrite token discovery or turn into yet another safe-seeming exit trap. So as always, be careful out there. The good thing is it's already moving money, right? The tech and narrative are strong. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. This is another one in the books. Join me next time for our next altcoin hunt token. We'll get into it as we always do. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving me a subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, thank you for watching.